Yeah. Third quarter set to go. 4-3 your score. Gilman in the lead over Georgetown Prep. Booker Corrigan, Ty Sanders, and Christian Payne bringing you the call here on CUDA.com. Georgetown Prep in their road blues wins the opening face-off of the third quarter. Third quarter brought to you by FCA Lacrosse. And the intensity looks like it's picked up just a little bit here. Early third quarter action.
I'm sure Kevin Giblin's going to have them running strong out of the gates here. Talking over a couple things at halftime. Look for Prep. Come out strong here to start the third. First mid look. Blue jerseys trying to break through.
Kevin Giblin, a longtime friend of the Corrigan family. Great save by goaltender Thomas McBride. How many McBrides go to Gilman? A lot.
Niner.
Niner?
I got you a niner in there?
Yeah. A patient and deliberate clear here for the Greyhounds. And Riley DeSmit strolls it over the midfield line. Nice defensive stand for the Greyhounds, exclamated by the save by McBride. Third quarter brought to you by FCA Lacrosse. Learn all about FCALax.com. Check out their site. Chase Wittich getting some third quarter time. Max Green gets the pick from Rule. Little re-dodge attempt. Tries to get it to the cutting DeSmit pass, knocked away. 4-on-3 break for the Hoyas. Outside shot taken by the long stick. Gilman defenseman. Now, quite the conundrum down there in the corner.
Close quarters. We'll see.
And they get
it back Gilman's way.
Prep playing the ball from out of bounds.
Last fast break, no slide. A pretty good shot, not too bad. By the pole.
Chase Wittich, man on his back. Failure to communicate.
In those situations, always crucial to hear your bench. You know, your bench give you a warning there, let you know you got a guy subbing in, hack them from behind. Legal.
Tyler Rule guarded by Scott Lanham. Thank you. Hutchins, nice shot on the near side. Andy Matthews, the sophomore attackman.
Matthews, one of 2 North Carolina commits in the sophomore class at Gilman, along with Jack Halper, number 17, a mean long stick.
Oh, yes, nice little finish. Nifty little pass on the inside. Credit the assist to Andy Matthews. And credit Booker Corrigan with the second half win on the race to Nifty. It's like I'm working with a bunch of amateurs at times.
Got to hand it to you both. It all started with a little Canadian left hand there. A little pass from X, back up top.
My man Matty Cruz is over here in his red tent. Matty Cruz, one of the dedicated lacrosse people in the greater Baltimore area.
As long as we feed him Skeeter snacks, he's happy.
I just go to Food Lion, I buy 3 boxes of Skeeter snacks, and I don't have to worry about nut allergies because Matty Cruz has got a nut allergy. Gilman wins the face-off 5-3 Gilman.
Big shout out to the people across Playground doing a very good job with this event. Harry and Thomas Alford, 2 former Terrapin standouts, really leading a really great event. 3 games. Gonzaga got the win earlier. Penn Charter got the win earlier. Enjoying it so far.
Alfred, did they go to St. Albans?
They did.
That's ridiculous that I know that.
It is.
And I was kind of half guessing. I mean, let's be honest, but
went out on the limb and it paid off. Yep. Good guys.
Always great to see Harry. Prep back the other way.
Georgetown Prep's Jack Olson had a goal in the first half, and he's got a hot, sloppy mess now at the top of the box. Great ground ball by Bear Ultimus.
Bear bearing down, taking a little bit of a check under the chin. No call, though.
Ball scooped out of bounds. And a nice little toe drag move by Will McBride. And Peter Brown will touch it in for the Hounds. Tyler Rule behind the cage, gets it over to Brown. Brown goal line extended dodge, left hand. Comes off the pick. Shot backed up. And a cannon unleashed on the far side. Nice backup by Matthews.
McBride braving the slide, going with the roll dodge.
And we got a flag down. This man up brought to you by RipNet. Go to rip.net and download the free goal scoring app. It is a social media platform, and you can definitely become a better goal scorer, better shooter, better lacrosse player by using that app on your iPhone or Android phone system. It is free. Get on it today so you can start being a better player tomorrow. Rule can't handle the pass. And now we could have an automatic timer on if Gilman comes away with the possession, but they don't. Credit Matt Billings with the scrappy ground ball.
Matthews had a beeline on that play, running about 20 yards and squaring up.
And
Prep
again,
player
Prep player ambushes one of the Gilman
Level.
Greyhounds.
Gotta love the aggressiveness from attackman. Matthews really grown like a weed the past 2 years. Former neighbor of mine, turned into a very impressive player.
You gotta love seeing the kids from the neighborhood doing well.
Word.
Oh, crazy swim move by Tyler Rule. Great save by Raley.
Really do a nice job so far, holding his ground in cage for Little Hoyas. Gotta say, Dom Starks has gotta be happy about the goalies he has coming in. Another good one in Malvern Prep senior Matt Barrett.
And he's got Dan Marino, right?
My man Dan Marino.
Love
Big saucy
Dan Marino.
pizza.
Love Dan Marino.
And he loves Royal Farms chicken.
Yes, he does.
The kid just loves food, you know.
Prep on offense. Shot handled by McBride. And looking to generate the clear, Chase Campbell, junior defenseman. This is DeSmit.
It's been a goalie battle thus far, just 8 goals between 2 high-scoring teams.
And a great shot by Max Green. He can finish. You're holding 50,000 volts, little man. Don't be afraid to ride the lightning. Taking his funk up to Harvard.
Is it a community college?
Yes, it is. Actually, they sell shirts up there that say Harvard University, the Roanoke of the North. They're awful proud. That's why they have maroon as one of their school colors.
Right.
'Cause
I'm not going to quote you
affiliation
on
with
that.
Roanoke. Their affiliation with Roanoke and Washington College.
Green picking that low corner again. Rayleigh's been really tough to beat up high. Gilman choosing to go down with the lower shots and being successful here.
Face-off win for the Greyhounds, number 42, Davey Previs. Great save by Rayleigh. Sounded like he got a piece of that. And now we need a timeout by Coach Gilman. And again, I alluded to Washington College. Talk about a place that's produced more quality high school lacrosse coaches than Washington College. There is none.
No. Kevin Gilman,
John Nostrand,
Rick Mercado,
yep. Bob Shriver.
Bob Shriver, legend.
The new coach at BL, Bob Shriver.
Yeah.
Yep. And talking about those great high school coaches that attended Washington College, don't forget about Andy Tybel at St. Stephen's St. Agnes. Don't forget about Will Gibbs at Episcopal Academy up in Philly. Don't forget about Bobby Polincino, my man Shooter down at Bullis. Washington College just breeds great high school lacrosse coaches.
Shorman.
Steve Bevel, head coach
Yes.
up at Cortland.
Can't forget him. Shorman with a nice facility there in Chestertown. Beautiful stadium.
Not to
Looking
be
forward.
the Eugene B. Casey Swim Center.
Yes. Great complex. Looking forward to call that game. War on the Shore annual Eastern Shore Battle. Salisbury, Washington College in a couple weeks.
Prep gets the stop and looks to convert. Third quarter brought to you by FCA Lacrosse. Go to fcalax.com and learn how you can take part in one of their great clinics, camps, or again, acknowledge the quality of that team that they take the veil every year. I know last year Josh Hoffman, coached that team, took home the title. FCALax.com, the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, doing everything they can to support the efforts of these fine athletes and coaches. Shot over the cage by 13, Jack Olson. And they'd like to match up with Bear Ultimus. Prep looking to run a set play. They get picks off ball, but Ultimus. And the strip delicious by Brendan Barger.
Barger.
Very
Thank
impressed with
you
Barger today.
Very much. Little check down, scoop up, back the other way.
Chris Walsh doing some of the duties. And Will McBride along with Peter Brown. And Gilman, it seems like they just come at you in waves of guys who are about 5'11" to 6'1", 175, and can use both hands.
Always have depth. Can always count on the Greyhounds to manage games nicely, as well as they're an absolute lefty cannon getting in the mix. Nice job by Chris Walsh once again to stick another big G.
Chris Walsh. Ty, where's he headed? Chris Walsh.
Air Force.
There's nothing my man Ty Zanders doesn't know, other than what we said while you were gone.
Booker, that couldn't be more false. When it comes to books, I know nothing. Lacrosse, maybe so.
Question: would you trust Chris Walsh to be the pilot of your plane after a shot like that?
Say that again?
Would you trust him to be the pilot of your plane after a
Oh.
shot like that?
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Like Stryker in Airplane?
Yeah. Top Gun.
Nice little midline play there by Georgetown Prep. They trail 7-3 here against Gilman. Gilman, home whites, Prep road blues. This is Drew McLaughlin sharing it up top with Colin Giblin. Kyle Strang. Haven't heard a lot out of him tonight. We haven't heard a lot out of much of the Hoyas. They only have 3 goals on the evening.
The stranglehold. Headed to Drexel.
Nice save by McBride going down low.
That's been the reason. McBride really making it look easy, but he's just seeing the ball. And I mean, if you're a goalkeeper, you didn't know you had those nights. Just see that lacrosse ball. The thing just comes in and looks like a beach ball almost. Great job by McBride. Hang tight in the pipe.
Gilman back on offense. 1:25 to go third quarter, brought to you by FCA, the Fellowship of Christian Athletes. Check out FCALax.com to learn how you can take part in one of their great events, camps, clinics, and teams. Their club team has taken Baltimore by storm. FCALax.com. This is Wittich, and again, Christian, we talked about how these guys, there's so many of them.
And they fit that similar mold too, like you mentioned, Booker, about 5'11", 6'1", 6'2", really quick first step.
I mean, we haven't seen a lot of Sims here in the second half.
But the thing is that they play as a team so well. And that's just a credit to their coaching. They move the ball, they dodge at the right times, find the best possible matchups. And really, the thing that makes the difference is not taking the first shot, but the best shot.
Collapsing defense by the Gilman Greyhounds right there. And Peter Brown comes away with it. We've seen a Brown do that before for Gilman.
Speed kills.
Brown knocked to the turf on the play. Slow to get up, but looks like he's okay. Good backup by Prep goaltender Will Raley. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Third quarter brought to you by FCA Lacrosse. Go to FCALax.com to learn more. And if you have not registered for the Under Armour Underclassmen Elite All-Star event, they play in 10 regions, boys and girls. All high school lacrosse players need to go to UnderArmourLacrosse.com and register for what is the best recruiting opportunity you will get all summer long. Go to UnderArmourLacrosse.com.